All right. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. The King of Cannons has returned. He sent me a replay pack, actually, almost a month ago now, but I've just had so much content on my plate, and this has been, like, at the top of my list of, like, things to cast, and it just keeps getting skipped. And finally, we're back, casting the man who has basically always played under his own identity. Everybody knows he cannon rushes, and yet he still kicks the crap out of everybody. printF in the top right side of the map. He's a nightmare to play against because he has optimized his cannon rush far beyond what most players ever do. Now, he's playing Dynasty. This is the map with the gold minerals in the back. I'm not sure what else you could do on this map. And, oh, Psionic's going to cannon rush as well? Oh, wait. Yeah, this is cannon rush versus cannon rush. Okay, guys, we've got a cannon duel coming in. Psionic is also cannon rushing by the looks of it, because normally you want to build a cannon in your mineral line if you're doing this, but no forge. Wait, what? What are we... Oh, is Psionic probe rushing? It's a probe rush? What? Psionic's probe rushing. Oh, and Psionic's also blocking the cannon rush at the same time. Oh, because Psionic's saying, I can just maybe beat you with a probe rush. Oh my god, here we go. Probe rush. He's gonna get the mineral line. He gets a probe kill instantly. Oh, printF didn't realize what was happening. He's focusing on his own cannon rush. No! He's not watching. He's too busy focusing on the micro. Oh my god, he's just not noticed. What? Oh no. He's still not noticed. He just looked at it. He just selected the last probe as it died. printF, you legend. You legend. I was not expecting that. Of course, for anyone who isn't familiar with the old probe stack strategy, the way you do it is you take an early gas. And what you do is you grab your workers, you click it on the gas, so they all stack on top of each other. And then you click them on a mineral patch on the other side of the map. You see he's clicked them on this mineral patch, and they're stacked up pretty well. They weren't perfectly stacked there, so he actually had to send them back. Let me show you guys. You see how they're not all on top of each other. So if you look at that, you can tell that's more than one probe. So he was like, oh, crap. So what he does is he clicks back on the mineral here, and then on the gas, I think. Or he just stacks on the mineral, the gas. Now that they're perfectly on top of each other, now he clicks on the mineral on the other side of the map. And you can see, if you look closely, he's a bit shimmery. He looks a little weird, but it's very hard to notice the visual distortion. It almost looks exactly like one worker. I think it's like very similar. I think technically you can see there's like a little bit of a blur on the back end of the graphic especially, but it's very hard to see. So it's a classic rush. Florencio's done that a lot. Hats off to Psionic. Pulling that off versus printF is hilarious. printF could have counter microed, but he was just so tunnel visioned on the front that he was not mentally prepared for that. GG, well played. All right, going into the next game here. It is printF on the bottom left side of the map. Now, hats off to printF's actually, he would have noticed that, but the genius there was the fact that Psionic harassed the probe that was building the cannons with two probes and was trying to like block the pylon cannon cage go up. And with the way printF plays, if he can't get that kind of walled off cannon in a little corner going, it's over for him. So he focused so hard on trying to get the cannons up, and he did get them up. And Psionic even almost like let him get the cannons up, which is why that worked out as it did. Now, interestingly, printF's going to wall off this time. Forge there. Up against Hype 1, Mitchie over here. Mitchie going for a gateway on the high ground. I like gateway on the high ground because this way you're not creating any choke point on the natural for the cannons to come up. I don't know where the good spots are. Okay, Mitchie clearly knows who they're playing against. But you got to attack here. You got to attack him. Oh my god, we're pulling a lot of probes. You got to be careful. He might be able to wall in behind the mineral line on some maps. I don't know if he can do that here. Okay, Mitchie's pulled so many probes. This is a lot of mining time Mitchie's losing, and you got to be careful up there as well, because he's creating a new choke point potentially. Oh, printF, he's going to go for a 3-pylon wall. It's a 3-pylon wall. You need to pull probes up to the north. Mitchie. You need to pull as many as you can right now. Mitchie needs to be attacking. The pylon on the right is actually the best target. The problem is he can build a cannon there, and then he can build another pylon here, I believe. Oh, maybe he can't actually. I'm not quite sure. Either way, other probe is dancing around right now. He cancels pylon, builds it. Cancel. Oh, we didn't cancel and rebuild the one on the left, but he's got his probe on hold position. And as Mitchie, you got to try and get surface area. Mitchie trying to break this pylon. The reason these new pylons are going down, so even if this pylon goes down, it's still going to be powered. You need to attack this building pylon as well. You need to kill all the building pylons. There's good surface area on the cannon now. 5 probes attacking it, but it's about to finish. First Zealot's about to come out. The cannon's going to die. 6 probes attacking it. The cannon will go down. He's trying to wall these probes in. I think this is a good hold by Mitchie, guys. I think Mitchie's got a good hold. He's actually held it. There's no cannons building. It's 15 probes versus 18 in Mitchie's favor. Mitchie has a Zealot as well. As long as he doesn't get all his probes stuck back there, don't let them get trapped. Don't let them... Yeah, that gets cancelled. printF getting a semi-refund there. printF still threatening. printF not probing. He's saving up minerals, guys. And at this point, Mitchie might start to think, oh, he's probably transitioning. printF never transitions. He always never transitions. It's one base or die trying, guys. He can't do anything here, surely. That probe goes down. Zealot gets it. Second probe coming in. Dude, there's no way. You're dead. Just give up, printF. You're dead, mate. Oh, gateway wall off. He goes for the gateway cannon wall, and because there was no space for a probe in there, phases his probe out of the surround at the same time. Double gateway in the mineral line. Remember, Mitchie doesn't have a huge amount of minerals. He's got a second zealot on the way, but he needs to make sure he attacks this pylon on the left, this pylon, and then gets on top of the cannon. I think the cannon's going to go down, though. The zealot's on top. I don't think this works. I don't think this can work for printF. Mitchie's too good. If Mitchie panics, he's dead. Potentially, but he's just not panicking. He's prioritizing the correct things. The cannon will go down. The pylons are all falling. Mitchie with a 300 IQ hold, preemptively pulls probes, knows what's happening, and whilst the gateways are being annoying, you can't power them. If you can't power the gateways, they won't be able to build zealots. Now, to be fair, printF is probing. Finally, he's on 13 workers only, and he's messed up the mining pretty badly. He's starting a zealot. You cannot let these get powered. printF is like, look, if I can get some zealots out, maybe I can do something. All the probes are being pulled. printF is like, look, I'm actually kind of wasting all your mining time, so maybe I think the zealots should probably just attack the gateways now. I mean, I guess the zealot... Okay, at this point, you need probes mining. Mitchie's not got probes mining. More pylons building. He's going to... Oh, the probe goes down, but there's 3 more pylons. Zealots are building. Mitchie's got no mining. He can't mine. He can't mine right now, guys. He's only got one little hole there, and he can't get in there. He needs to get rid of the pylons before he can mine. Mitchie literally can't mine. Oh, no, this pylon on the top. The pylon on the top is powering that gateway. That means zealots are going to start to come out. He's got to get rid of these pylons right now. Another probe coming across the map. 3 zealots building right now from printF. I don't know how he's building 3 zealots. I guess this one is not really building because it's depowered. It's just showing up in the production tab. Probes trying to pull back. He's going to try and get a little bit of mining there as these probes filter into that gap. Does depower it. There's only 1 zealot left alive. Just kill the gateways. If you just kill the gateways, I think you're fine here as Mitchie. You got to clear those gateways with the zealots. printF trying to harass. This is the dumbest game ever. I love it. Mitchie is like, can this end? Can this end sometime today? Please, can this freaking end? It's over. I defended it. Leave my effing base. I don't think I'm getting too excited. Sometimes people say, calm down with the commentary. You're overexcited. Your people aren't that stressed when they're playing StarCraft. Protoss players who are diamond and above, tell me you're not feeling that exact reaction if you're in this situation as Mitchie. I would be losing my mind. There's cannons. He's got cannons going up in the back. There's cannons going up. Oh my God. The zealots will break through. But printF's got more zealots popping out. So even if you lose the cannons, this opens up the chance for the zealots to do damage. Oh my God. The probes are starting to fall. Yes, you're killing the cannons. The cannons are starting to get cancelled. He's going to build a new cannon down here. Or over here even. He can't squeeze through. Oh, he's trying to squeeze. He squeezes his probe into the gap so he can get the cannon in the middle of the cage. printF with a genius maneuver with that probe. Builds the pylon, builds the gas, and the probe has nowhere to go, so it gets squeezed in. If that cannon finishes, there's no ranged units for Mitchie. Mitchie can start a stalker now. That cannon's already halfway done. The first stalker starts. There's no batteries up. Dude, this is savage. This is a Protoss on Protoss hate crime right now. This is... Honestly, if I watch this, I would say printF in his former life was a Zerg player who got cannon rushed too many times and decided to go and seek retribution on the Protoss. He's like, I will turn their own weapons upon them. I will do the filthiest cannon rush you have ever seen. printF's going to depower the gateway. He's got more zealots building here. He does lose his probes. 5 zealots against 5 zealots, but printF's now on 14 probes against 7. He's built himself an advantage. He starts taking a gas behind this. He's like, I guess we're transitioning, ladies and gentlemen. Zealots are going to fight against zealots. Oh, printF's got to pull back that top one, but it got stuck there. Didn't have space to pull back. This zealot gets focus fired. Looks like good focus fire for Mitchie. Mitchie's going to actually win the zealot war. Does he lose another probe, though? He does lose one more probe. He's only on 6. He can't afford this. Trying to depower the gateways. printF's just like, lol, 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 lol. Still building zealots in your base. Lol, 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 lol. Cannon's building at home, building up the probe count. He knows he's got a massive advantage. He's going to have to cancel these zealots. Is printF. He's hiding a zealot in the corner. Does Mitchie find it? Mitchie finds it. Oh my God. Wow. Oh man. It's just, it's a reminder, guys, to not let them build gateways in your mineral line, right? That's it. I didn't know this had to be part of my knowledge, but the next time I'm playing PvP versus Cannon Rush, if there's any pylons near my mineral line, I'm gonna leave something in my mineral line, like patrolling or something. Damn, man. printF getting up these gateways. This was so disgusting. This feels like Hobo Brawls. You know it's wrong, but you kind of like it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this does remind me of Bum Fights a little bit. Bum Fights was super messed up in hindsight, but I remember my teenage, teenage boys. They get it. Oh, look, and they pay the homeless people to fight each other. Ha 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 ha. I do remember someone had the DVD back in the day, back when we were about 14. I think the young boy thing is to go, oh, I'll watch the most messed up thing. No, I won't get freaked out by it. Will you? Are you a pansy? That's this for StarCraft players. This is absolutely the bum fights for StarCraft players. printF here just putting all sorts of foul magic upon his opponent. Unfortunately, Mitchie forgot a second pylon here, guys. So he's building a Stargate and a second gas because he's just trying to recover. He's just forgotten about pylons at this point. He's like, wait, I only have one pylon? And he's going to find that out now when he hits the supply block and goes, oh, shit. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Ah. The level of disorientation. Remember, guys, this is GM. Earlier today, someone was watching we were casting a 3K game in the salt mines. People were like, oh, I don't know 3K was this bad. I don't know players macro this bad. I play way better than this. And I was like, guys, you have to understand when you're playing psycho stuff, when you're playing psycho, weird early games, you've never been here before, is Mitchie. You don't know what's going on. Adrenaline's pumping. You're confused. You're reeling. Your emotions are all over the place because part of you feels like you defended a rush, but then you're dying to it. So you're like, am I just dying to like a troll build? Like, what's going on here? It really throws you off. Nice cannon defense, 2 stalkers and a cannon. Looks like he canceled the second cannon, realizing he didn't need it. It's going to be 1 base blink here for printF to finish this game off. And honestly, 23 pros versus 17. I think that's going to be about that. Let's fast forward this one a little bit until we get to the next bit of action. Some people used to really hate me fast forwarding, but I feel if a game's like really one-sided, I always just want to fast forward to the action and just kind of entertain myself this way. I think if I'm bored watching it, most of the audience probably is as well. That's going to be the rule of thumb I apply. Oracle does come in, gets itself 2 probes. Not bad. I mean, the work account's kind of similar. Dude, Mitchie's actually doing the right things. Mitchie has a robo up. If you get a few immortals out of 1 base, you'd be good. The problem is, I think Mitchie put too heavily on gas. I think Mitchie should have at most put 2 workers on each gas because their mineral count is just so much lower. And there's just so many stalkers. Like, there's so many blink stalkers. Are you really going to get 2 immortals out in time to defend this? If you do, there's going to be like 20 stalkers. But I think the numbers are so scary. So Mitchie basically needs everything on building immortals and getting a shield battery up and just defend 1 base. And then try to make sure you keep the Oracle alive. Like, use Revelation to kind of see if there's any stalkers nearby. You can go for a run by with this Oracle, though. There's no stalkers nearby. I mean, you're imagining there's probably stalkers out there. There isn't. Could get away with a dive. Seeing no natural, Mitchie's like, all right, I better do some damage. I better force those stalkers home. Good damage, good damage. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. Not bad. Make it 4. Not going to be able to chase to the cannon, though. First immortal's almost out. Batteries only now building. Batteries late. Batteries late. We need to force field the ramp before the stalkers get high ground vision. If a stalker gets there and he can blink on top, it's game over. Force field! It's too late! It's too late! It's too late! printF playing very safe, though. Plays very, very safe there. Didn't want to commit 100% just yet, so he kind of baits the force field out. If he dove on top and focused the immortal, it was game over. Oracle gets even more damage, guys. 8 kills. Dude, is printF screwing this up? printF! He could have left 1 stalker at home. Oh no, printF. He may have thrown this. printF may have thrown this game, guys. But wait, no, he blinks on top of the immortal. And that's why you need the force field before they get high ground vision. Because the moment you lose the immortal, you're screwed. You needed to buy time for 2 immortals. Oh man, the stalker's trying to hang on right now. 1 stalker doesn't do anything. The Oracle could just ignore it. It could. That takes micro number 1. Number 2, though, is it would actually, you can warp in a second stalker as well. And reactively and shut it down. Because once the Oracle's gone, you can focus fully on the front, and then you can definitely win this game in the long run. Because remember, printF is ahead in the long run if he expands. The reason why printF goes so all in, though, is he is a man with a code. You know, some criminals has a code. printF is the guy who brutally goes around stabbing baby Protoss on the ladder, but then he's like, but I only do it on 1 base. And you're like, why? And he's like, that's my code. And I'm like, why is it your code? And he's like, I never expand. 1 base or die trying. And I'm like, but why? And he's like, that's just what I do. I was born in the 1 base. Like, guys, for those who don't know, if you haven't watched a lot of printF before, he will long distance rally workers to his natural and long distance mine his natural out before taking an expansion. I've seen him long distance almost completely mining a natural expansion and refusing to expand. This is just basically, a lot of people get overwhelmed in StarCraft. They go, oh, there's too many decisions to make. Oh no, do I do this? Do I do that? printF has solved that years ago by saying, I only cannon rush into potentially other stuff, but I never expand. Like, this man has not expanded in the last 6 years of StarCraft 2. He's like, expansion, no. I just kill you on 1 base with my cannon rush or after the cannon rush. The man has a code, and that apparently involves Protoss and Protoss crime. Mitchie can't believe what's happened. Mitchie GG's and just is sitting there just going, printf's like, oh, wild game, man. GG, well played. Mitchie's like, Mitchie right now in the chat is going, kill your, no, don't, just, fuck you. No. Should I hate you. I want you to, no, I shouldn't send it. I'm just going to walk away from the computer. I'm just walking, no. Oh, he legit did walk away from the computer. Legit. Chat saying he's trying to find the F10 button after smashing his keyboard and all of his keycaps have gone flying. Yeah, probably. Wow. I mean, that has got to be frustrating to lose, dude. That's got to be frustrating. I don't think any of us even hold it against Mitchie. Like, there's sometimes when someone like leaves their buildings in and you're like, oh, that's kind of shitty. And like, it is kind of shitty a little bit, but also like, I totally understand. That was vicious. That was so vicious from printf. Does he come back? At least he didn't type the comments, which we know he was thinking of typing. Put the GG in the chat and just walked away from the computer. It is what it is. A bit of self-control for Mitchie. Hats off. You played against printf. It's a nightmare playing against printf, especially in PvP. You need to be quite technical with your cannon rush defense. GG, well played, and welcome back to the King of Cannons, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time. Goodbye and good night.